sick, I'm ill song. Kim Jong-un on the pill song. Jumping finna fall, the hate the button, it's all done. News jumping everywhere, you all done. It's the end of February, I'm all done. With drugs, gotta be there for my baby.
Alright, I'm Smauggy with Voodoo Family. This is my good friend Taz, or otherwise known as Savage the God. We're going to talk a little bit about his music today. You often cite Eminem as your top influence. What is it about his music that speaks to you?
Mostly his anger. It attracts me. I'm a really angry person. I went through a lot of stuff, so just like everything he has to say, whether it's aggressive or not, just like it just attracts my brain to it. Just all the aggression and stuff.
It's an outlet for your anger.
And mostly just like his lines, his bars, the way he raps and rhymes and can make all kinds of different things rhyme and then make also nothing rhyme with, like, it's just like
with anything.
Mind-blowing to me.
Absolutely. For an artist without any mixtapes or EPs, you drop songs very prolifically. Do you plan to put out a cohesive project, or do you think the system's working as it is?
Well, I've been working on an album. Well, trying to work on an album. Every time I go to make a song for it, it ends up just, I don't even wait. I don't even promote it sometimes. I just like want to put it out so bad because there is like some people out there that just like listen to my music. So it doesn't even, to me, it doesn't matter if I'm like getting like a whole amount of views because I'm like, I got like 30,000, almost 40K on SoundCloud.
In total?
So it's like, yeah, so it's like, I don't know, I get as much as I need.
And I ask that a lot for the reason of a lot of people notice today's ADD generation, and many mainstream artists are moving more in the direction of just dropping singles and singles and singles as opposed to full-length albums. So I was wondering if that was an intentional thing or just happened to be how that was going. But yeah.
Sure, I just do it. Put it out.
I hear ya. Moving forward, can you talk a little bit about your childhood? Growing up in foster care and group homes, and what effect that has had on you?
Yeah, man, like, alright, so when I was 3, I got put into care for like a year, just me and my little brother. He was like 1, and my sister was like 6, 5, something like that. And then I went back to my mom because she beat them in DCS or whatever, child services. And then they put me back into care, and I was in care all the way up until 3, until I was 19. So I'm 20 now. So as soon as I turned 19, they kicked me out, and I moved like 30-some foster homes in and out. I've been in and out of Waterville like 45 times for stupid stuff. Like I just was like set up for failure. So a lot of times I used to get in trouble. Sometimes I couldn't even help it. Like just like things like I would like try to go stay with my mom when she was like really sick and like dying and shit. And obviously like I didn't even see her for years, so I'm just staying with my mom. That's like my person, and they just wanted to basically breach me because I wasn't home on time, and then they would send me to Waterville for shit like that. And just like all kinds of crazy shit, just like being kicked out. I remember like the last time, like when I got kicked, started being bad, my foster home that I lived in literally kicked me out because I started writing raps, and what I was writing was like I don't
didn't
some
fit
people
the values.
Yeah, well, it was like really religious and stuff like that, and I was really religious, like the type like my whole, like I was not even nothing like I am now. Like I didn't want to have sex before marriage and all this crazy shit.
What do you think changed?
Well, I don't know. They put me in a group home, and I was with all these people that were kind of like me, but kind of not like me. But a bunch of people with all kinds of different problems. It's like, and that were doing all kinds of different things. And some of it was like amusing to me. Some of it was attracting. So it's like I'm new to all this. It's like I was been locked in like this fucking box all my life. And it's like, so once I got exposed to certain things, then I just like
snowball.
Yeah, kind of. I didn't start doing like drugs and stuff until I was like 16. Like I smoked weed. Not even then. Like I didn't start like doing nothing like till I was like 17 is when it got bad. So
what happened when you were 17 that was when that started happening a lot?
Well, that's when my mom started like dying, like really dying. Like she was like, she had 2 Man, like we were hitting poppers one time.
With your mom?
Yeah, weed, just like weed and cigarette. And then she hit a popper and she had a heart attack. But we didn't know that. She thought it was an anxiety attack. And she called the hospital or whatever. She felt like there was like 7 bricks on her chest. Her arm went like all fucked up and shit.
Yeah.
Am I supposed to swear? I'm sorry. I know. But like she like, her arm was like feeling weird. So she called the hospital or whatever. And they said that it could be because the paramedics, the people that rush to the hospital, they're just there to keep you alive and help you and make sure you're like.
Yeah, they don't want to find out.
Yeah,
what the long-term issue is.
They're just there to get you there.
Responders.
They're just there to get you there. So they're just like saying all stuff. But she made it, the way she was explaining it, made it seem like it was a friggin' anxiety attack, because your heart beat racing.
But it was an actual full-blown heart attack.
Yeah, and she didn't find out about that till like a month or so after. She ended up having 2 in that day.
That's insane.
And then I just started going like crazy, and like that was like my best friend. So it's like my whole like life, like my God. It's like my God. So
yeah. So what role did music have on you during this time of your life?
Music is my everything. Like that is like I'm always doing music. Like in my brain, the words are always going. Music helps me get all my feelings out. It's like it's my own friend. Like paper, writing the words. It's another world. I can speak to it any way I want to, and it just helps me like get out whatever I need to say. So if I'm speaking to someone, whether it's angry or not, I don't really care if someone doesn't like it. I know what it means. It's not like I might be saying this or it might come out like that. But this, it has a whole different meaning behind all kinds of things that make people just be like, you're rapping about this, you're rapping about that. I mean, like, some of that stuff comes from anger. Like, if you do not hear my voice when I'm rapping, like, it sounds angry. It's like, but it's not like, it's just like everything for me, all of it in one. Happy too, because I'm happy when I do it, but I kind of feel like happy when I'm mad. So it's like,
I like that happy when I'm mad.
No, like it's bad though, like because it leaves me like stuck in like this mind state where it's like really hard to get out of it. So.
Understood. Is it true that you enjoyed the music of Elvis Presley as a child?
Yeah, man, he is actually the shit, man. I used to listen to like Heartbreak Hotel. Like he never even made none of his own songs or nothing, but he was like cool. I was like, yo, this white guy's like the shit. When I was in grade 6, my whole like class had to do like this musical thing because I lived in Tattamagush for like a couple of years, and they're like country people. I don't know that type of shit. Musicals, I never did a musical in my life. And then all kinds of different shit like the Beach Boys and the Beatles and Little Richard, like Tutti Frutti, all kinds of different shit. I was jamming to it all when I was 12. I was like kind of more like
exposed to a wide range of music.
Yeah, and also because I was living in that foster home where I first started writing raps, and they were like listening to all that like old stuff, like Jerry Lee Lewis, and like that guy, Great Balls of Fire, and all that stuff.
Wow. What was your relationship like with your brother during your time in care, and how did you feel responsible for him?
Oh man, we used to be actually like way closer than we are now. Like, I would do his homework for him and stuff, like, even though, like, I don't know, because I wanted to, but I'd always be in trouble and stuff, like, but I blamed him for a lot of stuff, like, he didn't really do too much, like, I actually blamed him for a lot of stuff, like, I was, like, kind of, like, I was a good older brother, but I was, like, I don't know, we were both mean to each other, we fought a lot and shit. And
that's something a lot of siblings struggle.
But I also like looked out for him a lot. So it's like right now it's just like our relationship is like kind of nuts because we used to be so close, and he's looking for this Taz that used to be, and it's not the same. Like I'm still the same person, but it's like we used to be there for each other different. It's just like a different time and stuff, and it's like I'm going through like I don't know. It's just like we got separated when we were like, when I was 12 and he was like 10, so we were with each other for years, and then all of a sudden we just got split, so we like...
And everyone copes with that differently. Yeah. For sure. Your first rap name was Taz on Fire.
Nope.
Can you break down?
Nope.
No? What was it?
I think it was like King Savage, Wesley, and then Savage Wesley.
Okay.
And then was Ties on Fire.
Okay. And you have
Then Kid Savage. And then Savage the God. And now it's like Savage the God and Savage the Demon.
What's the difference between Savage the God and Savage the Demon?
Savage the God be like, Savage the Demon is just like all my angry shit, like all my, like, I'm like nuts, like speaking like crazy shit, but just like really angry all in general. My voice, like you can, if you listen to this song, you listen to that song, like I got like all these.
What's a song you would hear it in? Tweaking.
Or I have this
Look it
song.
up, guys.
I also got another one that's I don't know if I'm supposed to be swearing right now.
You're fine.
Alright, it's called Fuck Everything.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And it's like, man, I'm like not screaming, but I'm like just hard as fuck and
intense.
Like it's nuts. Like it's just like
All
an
right.
explosion. I don't know.
Can you describe the feeling of your first performance?
My first performance, everyone else, people were, oh man. Well, I was pissed, okay? Because like I went there and then I rapped like on all my instrumentals with no songs or vocals in the background.
Yeah.
And someone was like, nobody's gonna do that, so don't do that. I went there and everybody had their vocals in something else. Like, I didn't mess up at all. But it just like, you could hear like all my breaths or nothing. So like say if I wanted to like take a breath or like really needed to or something, like that stuff, I feel like that's why the vocals are there in the background. Cause I can just be like, catch your breath a little bit and then like go back in it or whatever. But I was nervous and didn't perform. I performed for my friends. And I mean, there wasn't like a whole lot of people there, but it meant a lot to me. Cause I don't care if it's just like one person seeing me. It's still like, that's another person that I reached or heard what I had to say. So I knew it was gonna be dope. And I don't know, it was awesome. I loved it. Now I performed like 20 sometimes or something like that now. It's been a year now. I've been performing for only a year and I've been like doing top, like, so I like love it now. It's like dope, it's my shit.
Awesome. What is your songwriting process like? And how do you string together your multisyllabic rhymes?
Alright, I'm gonna try to explain it because I actually have no idea what I'm doing when I write. It's just like first off, like think of like a rhyme sometimes. Like, alright, so I like my really wordy stuff.
Yeah.
And I just take a rhyme or a crazy word and I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna rhyme that. And then I think of a story or something to go along with whatever I just started with. Like, I'll have a bunch of stories in one thing, so I'll just like, it don't even matter. You're gonna learn or hear something and you're gonna like. And I just like, basically just go for rhymes. Like, I can like stick rhymes inside of rhymes and then end with this rhyme and then keep going with a different flow and then go back in the same flow with a bunch of different rhymes and end up on this rhyme that I rhymed at the very beginning. And like, I don't know, it's like I could not even explain to you, like the way I write, like for one bar for me is like say it's a piece of loose leaf, like I could have 6 bars like covered like with words. That's like, and that could be one bar for me because of how I'm saying it. I have to say it like it's one bar. Well, that's probably actually exaggerated, but say like 3 lines, and then that's like that can be one bar for me. And then I don't know, it's like really difficult to explain. Like I didn't even like it'd be
just let it flow, huh?
Yeah, like to get someone to rap what I like. Say if I wrote something for somebody, like say one of my really crazy raps, if I was to like
write that for someone else,
I don't even think it'd be so hard to explain how to rap it, I feel. Except for my brother, like he can do everything. He can just list my stuff and then he's like,
it just matches your energy, huh?
Yeah.
Alright. So you recently had a daughter.
Yeah.
What kind of person does that inspire you to be? And what kind of world do you want her to see when she grows up?
Well, I used to have a drug addiction. Actually, I still have a drug problem. I can't say that because I still never got 100% help for it yet. But since a couple weeks before she was born, I just stopped doing drugs, basically. And I don't want to do drugs anymore because it's like, I just want to be 100% pure for her. Like, she's 100% pure, like, she's innocent. And she doesn't need to be exposed to that life at all, man. She doesn't need to see me like that. I'm her dad. Even though she's a baby, it's just like, I just want to be like 100% just like good, just like good spirited, like not fighting with people for nothing. And like,
How do you manage fatherhood, music, overcoming homelessness and addiction?
well, I don't know, you freaking live.
One step at a time, huh?
You know, I do it all at the same time. That's why it's so hard sometimes.
Yeah.
Because then if, like, with the drug thing, I kind of have to now, and I'm going to, like, no matter how hard it is. But it's like, to me, it's like things on the line.
Mm-hmm.
And I just want to be the best person I can be
Absolutely.
for her, basically.
What do you say to people that feel your music lacks substance?
Like, what do you mean?
People that say you just do, I'm gonna kill you, I'm the best rapper kind of music. I've heard people say that about your music before. How do you feel
I
about
do
that?
that's like every song for me, but it's like it's like I don't even care what they have to say. I mean, that's a lie, because anyone who says that they don't care is a liar, because it's just like,
It always gets to you some way, huh?
yeah.
Maybe just
So I do care, but I use it, so it just like makes me want to be like, or I'll just do it even more just because they said that. And it's like, I don't care, like I got all kinds of people that listen to my shit, so it's like, and I love it, so I don't even care. Like,
all the time, right?
I make what I want to hear like a lot of times, so it's like, for other people, for me, it's a treat. So when I make a song and I hear it, I'm like, yes, another banger I can listen to, because I like to make, because, man, if I hear, it's just like, I hear songs and then it's like, I literally can make what I want to hear. Like, you can go and listen to all kinds of songs, but they're not going to make exactly how you want to hear it. I can make it exactly how I want to hear it. So if someone else likes it, that's a special treat. So it's even more like, I'm not even like, to me, it's all kinds of substance. People just don't read it. People just don't listen to it much. Like, I got bars on bars on bars on bars, and it's sometimes just because I'm going too fast that they can hear, or they're just listening to beats or something, or
just the melody,
they'd be like really dumbed down,
Yeah.
because they're so used to like this like little pump and all this type of stuff.
You're dime a
music.
dozen, just
And-
da 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 da.
And I'm just like, I can do it all. I can do that type of stuff. I can do that. I have all kinds of songs with substance.
Mm-hmm.
You just heard one song with me. I have so many songs. It's like, you can't listen to one song and be like, oh, I'm a shitty rapper. Or don't have that. That doesn't make any sense to me.
You have to delve deeper.
Like, I have so many different styles. It's like every song is so different from one another, and you can't even compare one of my songs to a song.
You've collaborated with Chell on 3 videos now. What is it like working with him, and how would you describe your guys' relationship?
I feel like that's my bro, and he helps me, so it's like, I feel like he's really good at shooting videos, and I'm really good at rapping, so it's like, we're both like helping each other in a way, so it's like, he's helped me like put something out there where people can see me, and also he shot that video, so it's like, if people like that, then it's like everyone can see, and it just helps me, like, freaking just wants to see me do good and stuff like that. And on tracks, man, like, we got this track that we're doing, and our flows like really connect, and I really like that.
Awesome. You often say you're the best. What makes you the best?
Because it's just confident to me. I would not be able to do what I'm doing if I did not say I was the best, or didn't tell myself I was the best, or gonna be the best. So to me, I feel like I am one of the best. I came to a conclusion where, I've been hearing a bunch of people, and nah, I'm the best. But I'm gonna say I'm not the best for a second, because I am not the best at the same time, because I'm one of the best. There's a bunch of people down here and everywhere that are like so good. But I don't know, I just like saying it. It's just like, it helps me boost and push and push and push, and then it just makes me want to be better. Now, it gets to a point where my head gets like too big sometimes. But then when my head's too big, I can just like, it just helps me to like think outside of the box, man, like more and more, and just like, if I didn't tell myself that, then I don't even think I would be rapping or something. It'd just be weird. Like, you're supposed to be, want to be, like, I'm a different type of rapper. Some people make music just rap because they just want to make music and stuff. I do like different type, like I'm want to show skills, and I want to show people that I'm dope. So it's like, I don't even care if I'm famous or not. Like, I don't even care about money or none of that. I don't care. I just want everybody to see how good I am. Like, I don't need to be paid,
Just for the passion of it.
I love it, man.
Who pushes you the hardest to do your best, in your opinion?
Myself. Cause like, on my own, like I'm really hard on myself, like really hard on myself. So that's what helps me be able to like push and get through this stuff, and it helps me like get better at writing and rapping too. So it's like, if I'm like saying I can do better and stuff like that. Just mindset, man. It's like, you gotta stop thinking of like all the negativity and try to make, and even if it is negative, make it positive. Because you can almost do it with anything, man. Like, I just been like thinking that way lately. They're trying to, like, you can't always think that way, but
It's all mindset, yeah.
it's just literally, it's just like changing your way of thinking.
100%. How's your sense of melody and songwriting grown in the past year?
These questions, because every day, man, every time I make a song, I'm learning something different, and learning how to do this different, or I'm learning how to every song I get better, literally. Every single song, every time I make a song, every time I write one. Over the year, well, I'd say,
Like, you feel like you look at a song and you try something out and you say, that didn't really work, I'll try it out again on this song, or you just play with ideas over and over?
sometimes, or I'm just like, okay, I did that, so I gotta do this. I don't really like sticking to doing this, other than like, I can't say like, if you say I go fast, like, to me, people are like, all you do is fast stuff, but it's like, I do it fast stuff in so many different ways. Like, I have a song where I'm rapping fast this way, it's not the same as that, and then I'll be rapping this way, but it'd be fast, I'll be slowing down. It's like, I just like elevate every time I make a song.
I have one final question for you, Savage. What's next for Savage the God?
I'm having a baby next month. Another one.
Insert DJ Khaled voice here.
Yes, I was
All right.
thinking about
It's
that.
great talking to you.
It's a great time to do, bro.
Get it.
So that's a guy, bitch.
You say when you're insane, now they got up on the mug, going through the pain. I been switching lanes, trying to get paid. A lot of niggas in the city trying to ride a wave. I'm a switchblade, you was bitch made. I'm a college nigga, y'all 6th grade. Anyway, I'm a boss, I'm the god, you a fraud. I'm a saw how I'm cutting all these bitches off. I'm a hard dick, while you pussy soft. I'm over the law, I'm an underdog. You can get tossed, you can get lost, kids savage.